Hi guys, welcome back. Peter Webster here again. Yes, and we do have another unboxing for you guys. She is sniggering, ignore it, it's just my wife in the background. She's having a bit of a funny fit. Taking the mickey on my glasses because there was a bit on skewy, but that's rectified. Right, first off, I'm going to show a build that I've just finished. So I don't have to do a separate video. I will do a video of this, oh crikey, in the shed in the display cabinet, and this is, I don't know whether you're going to tell on camera, yeah, this is a Ferrari 312 T4, and this was driven by Gilles Villeneuve, a Canadian Formula 1 racer in the 80s, and this was a kit supplied by Agora. It's one of 62 that were made worldwide. It took me 12 months to build it, and this kit was number 42 from 60, and as you can see it's a nice looking kit. The steering does operate the front wheels when I can get a grip, and I'm very happy with it. So we'll put that back there and get back to the video in hand. No, sorry, first two more questions. On my last video I left a couple of comments asking probably correct questions, I suppose. First off was, I was asked, what's this in my ear? This thing here. And for all of you who don't know, that's my hearing aid. It's a bone ankle hearing aid. This is the transmitter. This picks up the sound, and it runs by the wire to the right hand side of my head to an hearing aid receiver, which picks up the sound and through vibration goes through a titanium stud in my skull, and that's how I hear. So that's that question out of the way. The next question, in my last video you could see this bit of, well, it is a muffin tray. I was asked, what's that? Is it looks like a muffin tray next to you? And I said, yes, it is a muffin tray. And this is my answer to magnetic trays that you can buy up online. They're quite expensive for what they are. They're really small, and I didn't like the idea of that because, as you know, with part works you got like half a dozen different types of screws in per pack. So I done this. I bought a cheap muffin tray, and I bought a pack of 1-inch neodymium magnets, put one under each tray, and as you can see the screws don't move. I hold all my different size screws in there and parts. So, and that was a cheap alternative. I think the whole caboodle cost about £5, £2 for the tray, about £3 for half a dozen 1-inch neodymium magnets. Okay, that's the boring stuff out of the way. Now for the unboxing, and I'll start with what I've already unboxed because I'm only human, and you know, temptation gets the better of me. Going on from the last video, I showed you my my King Charles II class Loco, and I was waiting for the driven tender to arrive, which has now arrived. And as you can see, it's the old Ringfield type motor, which will be getting an upgrade to a CAN motor. So I'll put that there. Next, I bought for myself, as anybody who works with electronics, you know, a heat gun is a tool you must have for heat shrink and whatever, and heated terminals. I do have a battery powered one, which is this one here, and it don't really go up to the temperatures I need for the butt connectors with the solder joint in the middle. So I bought this one off Amazon for a few pound, and that does the job for me for that. Next up, another purchase I bought, because I've been doing quite a bit of trail camming lately, because my wife's mum was getting her flowers dug up in the garden, and we hadn't got a clue who was doing it. So I decided to put one of my trail cams out, and we discovered it was a Fox. Now this one is off Amazon. It's a Seymour C95, CY95, which is also comes with all the accessories as you would think, the mount. And this one is actually a solar powered one. And I got this in the sale from £135 down to £60, which is a saving of £75. It only takes 4 AA batteries, rechargeable batteries. So in the sun it'll last forever, as long as your memory card lasts, I would say. And this does take up to a 128 gigabyte memory card. Some of the smaller cameras only take 32 gig. So, right, yeah, so always on the ball today. Right, and another tool I bought, we've all heard about the well sticks, the electric screwdrivers. Well, I have one of those, and I find some applications require a bit more torque. I have another one down here which is quite a bulky affair, but I wanted something small and handleable, which I bought this one. This is the Secure ES126, rechargeable with a USB-C at the back, and this is automatic, and you can have the setting to whatever torque setting you want, 1 to 4, or you can have it on auto. And unlike some electric screwdrivers, you got forward and reverse on those. This one, being automatic, you turn it right, holding the button down to screw in, and you turn it left to unscrew. And the top button allows the same function but with an LED. And this is about £69. I've had it quite a while now, but it's one of my favourite tools. It takes 4mm screwdriver bits, which are dirt cheap, and it does come with a pack of 32 different sizes. So onto the unboxings that I've received and not opened. So we'll start this one first. There are a couple of gifts here off a friend. We'll get there in a minute. I'm not sure what's in these. This is from Hornby Airfix, and I did show you a plane kit that I was building, and I did order the paints with it, but unfortunately there wasn't sent, so I contacted them and they swiftly sent me the correct paints. So thank you for that, Hornby. By name and by reputation, an amazing company. So get rid of that. There you go, D. Rubbish. This is also, I believe, my next purchase from Hornby. And this should contain 2 kits. One that you've probably already seen already on YouTube. And I bought this in a package deal. Let me just make sure it is what I think it is. Yep, I believe it is. So let's just crack open this. And we have a knock at the door, but my wife's dealing with that. And if I remember right, Moz 6510 YouTube channel, he's done a quick build of this. And it is the James Bond Bug car. Now, okay, you might be thinking, well, why don't I go for something like the DB5, the Aston Martin Vanquish? Well, I'm not really into those. I like this car because it's iconic and it's one of those cars that always stand out. And with that, for a couple of pound extra, I managed to buy with it an Oster Antarctic airplane kit, which was not very dear at all, 1/72 scale. So I got that as a package deal, along with which they remembered to put in this time, the paint for the Bond Bug, which I ordered together to get the right colour. So that's Airfix out of the way. Next up, oh no. There's two of these, and these are Class 43 HST, and these are non-power bogies, as I have a pair of power cars that I am adding DCC to run together to pull more trains, more carriages. And I got these from an amazing company called Peter Spares. They have more or less everything. I think these are about £4 each or something silly, and they are brand spanking new. So I bought one each for each of the power cars, so when they have the new upgrade motors and the Black Tiger lighting upgrade for the DCC, job's a good one. Right, next up is another railway item, and this came with a free gift, a multi-cleaning pen. Didn't know it was coming. And this is one that's fast becoming my favourite loco, which is the Hornby Class 9F, which I believe was the last production train made by British Railways. I won't get it out. This is DCC ready, and unlike one of the others I've got, this is not tender driven, this is loco driven. And I have two tender drives in my box down here, one which I'm keeping as a tender drive. I already have a tender drive complete as a new, and I am converting the other to, which way did that go? Yeah, whatever. I'm converting the other one to loco drive, so I'll have the Evening Star, which is this livery, in loco and tender drive, and also there'll be the Black Railroad version in BR Black, early crest, which will also be a tender and a loco driven. So I'll have all four on my layout. Right, next one. And yes, this is also railway related. I think I'll open this upside down, so otherwise I've already had a look. I know what it is, but I haven't got it unopened, so we'll do that now. And another one of my favourite locos. There's no rhyme or reason to what I buy, guys. I buy what I like. I'm not just set in one era or period of railroad. I buy what I like, and that's basically all there is to it. So, this is a purchase from eBay. I think I paid £23 for this with shipping. And it's another King class locomotive, But this time I believe I've got the King George V class in green this time. I'll just make sure I don't rip the wires out of the tender. They don't make these things easy. They must think, oh, we'll give them cheap, but we'll make it a pig to get out. Well, guys, you've certainly done that to me. I don't want to break anything. There we go. And this one is a tender driven as usual, which is a lovely looking locomotive. It's very similar to the 9F, but without the smoke deflectors. All the accessories have been added out already for the loco. And yes, this is the King George V, as it says on the splash plates. And again, tender driven, so that'll be getting a CAN motor upgrade in the near future. We'll pop that one there like so. Right, dispose of this rubbish for you guys. Shut off. What else we got, babe? You won't want to see that. That's just the next pack for my VW Samba bus I'm building. This was the first gift of an amazing builder that a lot of you will know as Lindsay's Build. He said he'd like to send me something. Not a pair of trainers. This is railway related. Everyone got the idea, send Pete a gift that make it impossible to open. Cheers, Lindsay. Right. Let's try and get into this bad boy, see what we've got in here. I'm not 100% sure. He did send me a couple of pictures, but I didn't really make much sense of the pictures. And a quick note there. Let's have a look, see if there's anything inside. Peter Webster. Let's have a look at the note. I hope you don't mind me opening this on cam. And it says, to Peter, hope these gifts are okay for your layout that you are building, that you're going to build, sorry. Enjoy, my friend. Regards, Lindsay's Build. P.S. Don't forget to do an unboxing. There we go. Here's your unboxing for this, Lindsay. And here we have some rolling stock, which I am always after. So we'll look at that in a moment. And first off, we have a couple of carriages. I'm not 100% sure what they are. I'm still new to this railway, but that one says first class and they'll be going on to the layout. Next up we have another bubble wrap. The Pound Shops made a fortune this year on bubble wrap. And we have an open truck here, and this is SR, which I think is Southern Railway. That's that one. Thank you, Lindsay. Oh my life. We have a little loco here, and it looks like a little 040, which I do like 040s. I've got quite a few of them now, most of them being Eddie Stobart livery. Don't want to pull the tension off it. And this one is an SCR, no, a CR, Central Railway, and this is running number 272, and it's a lovely little loco. Thank you, Lindsay, much appreciated. Looks like the tension will be twisted at the back, but that's not a problem. I'll soon get these on the rolling track, which I've ordered today, so they'll be showing in the next unboxing. More railway armour. And this one's another a box car by the looks of it. Yes, a 10-ton box car. And these are really nice condition, thank you, Lindsay. I wouldn't mind if it was battered to hell, to be fair. Here we have a new in the box by the look of it. This is an Hornby Railroad, and I'm not going to take it out of the box because it looks too nice. And there's a yellow wagon, and that's that one there. And again we have another loco. It's again a British Railways one this time. Tension got hold of it. And this is running number 0688008. Nice little shunter type vehicle with Barclay on the front. I don't know whether you'll see that. In perfect condition by the looks of it. Look brand new. There we go, some more. And this is very welcome. This is another edition what we'll be putting onto my Eddie Stobart, which I've got a few of these low tack trailers now. Go over there. So we have a body here. An EWS open wagon this time. And I'm not sure what the EWS stands for, East Western Services I presume. Yeah, again, beautiful condition. Lindsay, you've outdone yourself, my friend. I've seen the gifts you sent today and I'm amazed. Next up we have some more track, which is always useful because I'm just gathering track at the moment. I need a hell of a lot of it. Let's pop that in there. Still 3 items left with this one. Oh yes. Oh, we have a nice brake van here, which is great because I only have one brake van in the collection. This is a 20-ton brake van. Again, all double out, lovely, nice running condition. I'll show you that, sorry guys. So we have a 2-in-1 here. put that there a second, let's get the other one out. And here we have a Clenhafford Port Talbot, which is obviously Welsh, open wagon, which I shall use some of these on my Blackpool layout and put benches in the back to run behind the Blackpool Express. And this is a Lawson Merchant of Sheffield open coal wagon, number 2. Let's move some of this out of the way. And what we'll do is start putting it back in there. And finally in this box, I am amazed by the generosity of the people in the modelling hobby and the railway hobby, to be perfectly honest, and I am so glad that I joined. And here we have a thread gold open truck from Woking, running number 1915, or is that the year? No, that's probably the year. But again, excellent condition. And that completes that box. Let's put that there. I'm going to pack everything away neatly in a bit. But the pièce de résistance, which is another box. And yes, guys, this is from the amazing Lindsay Belge. I would have been happy, more than happy with what I've got in that box there, Lindsay. You've made my day, my friend. As a lot of you know, I give a lot of gifts out, but very rarely received. So this means a hell of a lot to receive an actual gift. Yeah. And this is, by the looks of it, codenamed Strike Force double gauge train set. I've never actually seen this one. Let's open it up and look what we've got. I am over the moon, Lindsay, I really am. Oh my God. Right, here we have some pieces of track and the power track and some curves. Just rearrange them in the box with the power pack and the little Humvee DC controller. Still got the label on, so this hasn't had any use, or not much if that. I thought those was false teeth, hadn't they? Yeah. The places the ones I got. Banging. Couple of buffer stops. A nice military wagon. Another low boy trailer in military green and grey. Absolutely amazing. And looks like a Humvee military car. Oh, there's more. We have a tank. I'm not even going to guess what the tank is. Moving turret. Yeah. Some soldier figures. I'm not going to open there. A couple of plastic plates, which obviously will come into it somewhere. Another Humvee in green and grey this time. And yet another tank with a rotating turret as well. Oh, I am over the moon. Now I see why it's got a flatbed. And finally the loco to run this amazing set. An 040. Absolutely gorgeous. There we go. That's the loco for this set. And that concludes the unboxing today. Lindsay, you're a gentleman and a scholar. I am blown away by your generosity, sir. All I've done for you is send you a couple of webcams and supported you on YouTube, but obviously that means quite a bit to you. I'm just going to struggle now for the next hour. No, I'm not going to even bother. There's one piece of track here that refuses to give up. But you will go in. I will finish boxing that up after the stream. Now I don't know whether you'll be interested, people who don't build part works, but I'll show you what I've got in the next pack of my VW Samba build. This is pack 88 to 92. I believe this is delivery 20. And we have more metal parts, which are the screens for the side of the vehicle, more plastic perspex screens with hinges to build, which I've got to be honest guys, I hate building and they're a pain. Some trim with some more bits on there. We finally have a steering wheel and column with some more lights, and a whacking great chunk, which is the left hand side of the vehicle with a, I think it's to the left, is it, or the right? I'm not sure, I can't remember which one I've done. I have already done one side, which has got the fuel filler cap on it, and that'll be fitted in this pack. I don't do videos of my builds because I'm a bit slow builder. I take my time, methodically get through everything. I don't like making mistakes, so I have to come back to them quick, keep rectifying. But if you have enjoyed this video guys, please do one or two things. Hit the like button, leave a comment if you would like to. I always answer and reply to your comments. They make me happy to read and chat with you guys that way. And subscribe to the channel. On my analytics it shows that 30% of my viewers don't actually subscribe. So it'd be nice to rectify that for those of you who aren't subscribed. It doesn't cost you anything, and I do my utmost to bring you good videos with decent content, which I will always continue to do. I will be putting a short video up in the week of the Ferrari inside its display case, which is over there leaning against the radiator, and with the certificate of authenticity and the number of issue on it, which will be pride of place in my exotic house, i.e. storage shed, i.e. railway layout to be, and display room. So from me and my amazing wife who sat there patiently behind the camera, thank you very much guys. I really appreciate all your support, and I'm now to 1,360 subscribers at that last count, which is really amazing to me. So I do have one more piece of news. My channel logo has now changed from inverts on my hat to the George Stephenson rocket on the hat, with a Humvee 9F logo above the name Lord Peter Webster. And I do have a order of my new stickers, channel stickers and channel sticker key rings being delivered on Tuesday, which I will gladly send out to you guys. I will also be taking some to the Great Electric Train Show in Milton Keynes on the 16th and the 15th of October this year. Hopefully I'll see some of you guys there. So once again guys, thank you for being patient and watching this. I know it might not have been a lot of good for some of you, but entertain as I will. From me, Lord Peter Webster, I bid you farewell. I love you all, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye guys. Bye bye.